The Inclusive Communities Humanitarian Event, it was first held, this thing was 1955.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Well, still today, it's a way to recognize those working to create a more inclusive society for everyone. Our guests would love for you to be there.
From Inclusive Communities, Maggie Wood and Krystal Boose. Thanks for stopping in.
Nice to have you here. Good morning.
You talk about tradition. This is one of those events, it is tradition rich, right?
Absolutely.
So what's new this year? What do you like about this year?
Well, the thing that's really new is that we have gone from a traditional dinner format to a brunch. So we're talking a hosted Bloody Mary bar and
I love
mimosa
brunches,
bar.
by the way. And I
heard
love
you
Bloody
guys-
Marys.
I know. So I feel like you guys should come and be a part of this
Yes,
too.
definitely.
We revamped it. We got a lot of feedback from the last few years on the event and what people really want to do. This is a way for people to come in and really celebrate the work of Inclusive Communities. A lot of the work that we do is hard. It's tough. It's having conversations with people about their identities and how they interact with each other. And this way we get to celebrate some people that are doing some really great things in our community and for our community.
Did I read like that families, like no, this isn't for kids?
Oh, you can bring
Really?
family. Yeah, we have
Okay.
a photo booth there. We have some of our kids that have attended our programming are coming as well. We'll have
Oh,
soft
great.
drinks and, one of our speakers, Simone Sanders, that will be there. She's such an inspiration. A 26-year-old woman from Omaha who has a voice in the national media is something that we really want to make sure that we give the kids of Omaha the chance to see that anyone can do this.
Well, what's her story? Back up a little bit. And I know Mary said she saw her on a national news program not too long ago.
Well, a lot of them right now
Right,
because she's working on Bernie Sanders' campaign, National Press Secretary.
Yes.
What is her story though? And then because I had no idea, even seeing her on TV, I didn't know that she was a local gal.
Yeah. So she is from Omaha. She attended Sacred Heart. Is that where she went to grade school?
We don't know the difference. So we'll
Okay,
just say,
all right.
we'll roll with it.
She went to Creighton and graduated from Creighton, and she's been involved with this community. She is on the Coalition for Juvenile Justice too, so she does a lot of things that brings millennials into the conversation as a way to advocate for themselves. And so she's now working for Bernie Sanders in his campaign, and that's brought a lot of attention to Omaha and to her
What's
as
she
well.
going to talk about? Is she going to talk about that, or what's her message?
No,
What's
this
her
is
message?
not. Yeah, this
This isn't a political message.
Oh, sure.
Which, listen, we all know that it's an election year, and that's one of the things that I'm glad you're clearing up, that it's not, this isn't an event about that campaign. This is about her message, isn't it?
It's really about celebrating her. And, she's from Omaha. She's got her own distinct story. She attended Girls Inc. and has been doing a lot of, really great work since then. They've helped give her some of the skills that she has today. I think a lot of them are inherent. And if you meet her and hear her talking, you can tell that this is a star, not only now, but a star in the making. And I'm really glad that Inclusive Communities is coming in at the beginning and helping to raise her up and bring her, even more attention that she deserves.
Simone is speaking, Krystal, but then you've also got some awards that you're handing out. I believe 3 of them. What are the categories?
So we have our Humanitarian Award, our Otto Swanson Service Award, and then our Volunteer of the Year Award.
Have you selected the recipients already?
Yeah.
Do they know they're receiving these awards?
They do.
Okay, so can you tell us?
Can you tell us who they are?
Absolutely.
I don't want to put you in a pickle and you're like, girl, I can't talk about that on TV.
No, we're happy to. There, and it's on our website too. Our Humanitarian Award this year is going in memoriam to Marian Ivers, who was this incredible powerhouse in Omaha. She was an executive vice president at the Greater Omaha Chamber of Commerce, helped start the ICANN conference, was one of the founders of the Omaha Women's Fund, really did a lot for Omaha and bringing leaders up too. It was her suggestions that ended up creating Leadership Omaha, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with that program. She also typed 120 words a minute. That's not the reason that we're honoring, but I think that's amazing.
That's a feat in itself,
Absolutely,
right there. And then you have the Service Award, right? Who won the Service Award?
So that is the Otto Swanson Spirit Award, and Otto Swanson was one of our founders of we used to be called the National Conference for Christian and Jews, the NCCJ. He is also Congressman Brad Ashford's grandfather, which I think is really interesting as well. So this organization runs deep, so we're able to honor a group of individuals, and if you want to talk about them, because that's where we do all of our programming.
Yeah, at Camp Carol Joy Hauling out in Ashland, Nebraska. So we've had one of our youth programs, Inclusivity, which is a 4-day residential program for high school students, has been held out there for almost 15 years. And they are, when you think about the programming that we talk about, when we get deep into identities, and we talk about stuff that are very personal, people like race and gender and orientation, they they take care of us, and they do such a good job of making a safe space and feeding us comfort food, because we cry a lot, we learn a lot, and there's nothing like a barbecue chicken to make me feel better. So they take great care of us, and they are the home of our longest running youth program, and we're so happy to be able to honor them.
We have some pictures. Are some of these images from what's happening there? At the, so you'll take a look at this. But beyond this brunch now, what can our viewers do to be part of some of these discussions and some of the events that are happening, even beyond what we're discussing mostly today?
Yeah, and that's great. Even when we're thinking about our Volunteer of the Year, Carrie Healy, who has given so much blood, sweat, and tears into both our Omaha Table Talk program and our Inclusive program. But volunteering with us at our youth programming, coming and participating in our community programs is a great way to either donate your time or your support for us.
Yeah, and tickets and tables are still available right now for this event, and part of our sponsorship package, because we are creating this safe space for these kids, and we're getting the kids ready for the world, but are we getting the world ready for these kids? So part of our sponsorship package includes, if you buy something, we do business programming at your business or your organization for you to help you.
Well, listen, that's also a subtle hint, because you also have businesses out there that may be thinking about being a part of this. Can they still join in?
Absolutely, yes. On our website, we have www.inclusive-communities.org.
It's on the screen.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
I
right
don't even
there.
need to
We're that good, ladies.
Yes, I like it.
And we'll link you back to the site from our site too. This is really not just about March 19th, but it's the impact on the community for years to come. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
A real
Good to see you
pleasure to
guys.
have you.
Thanks for stopping
Well,
by.
a beautiful day yesterday.
Yes.